It's embarrassing. I'm a teacher. And
no one's going to see you.
This is inappropriate. No, I'm seriously, like, you're like a junior cop, like, asking me to do this. Like, come on. I hope you guys are okay arresting the teachers of the Youth America.
Yes.
Let's talk to your supervisor.
I will once we get this done. Yep.
It is a cold January evening in Lake Forest, Illinois, where one suspected drunk driver...
All right, this is another gem from the Law and Crime body cam site. So they've got regular law and crime body cam. Check it out. They got great stuff.
Carmen, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm actually concerned you pulled me over because I'm doing the speed limit.
Okay. So the reason I stopped you, you almost went through that red light at Deercraft and Golf. And then while I was following you, your driver's side tires crossed over the solid yellow line in the middle there. That splits the lane. Can I have your driver's license and insurance, please?
Absolutely.
Is everything okay today?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that? Okay. Well, I'm not pulling over for speed.
You have my license.
Yep, we got that.
Insurance. Can you give me a minute?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thank you.
I'm not rushing you. Where are you coming from today?
My son's basketball team.
Where is that at?
So,
That's where you're coming from? Okay. Have you been drinking today?
no.
Okay.
No? Sure about that?
Take the license. I'm not speeding. You know I'm not.
Well, I'm not stopping you for speed.
I did that. Like, there's no reason you could.
Well, I told you the reason why I stopped you.
Sober person would remember that.
Can I have it? Thank you. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was that?
You have my insurance.
Yeah. I am looking at it right now. Is everything okay?
Yes, you know that. You have my card. You have my insurance.
Well, why are you... I'm just looking at your insurance. Why are you yelling at me?
You are a police officer pulling me over to look into my face and tell me you're not, like, trying to get in my face. Like, you have my son. Thank you.
I don't have to smell this to know that there is alcohol on board, just based on her ups and downs, and I mean, just her level of just arrogance and how condescending and entitled she was just reeks of just someone I just don't want to deal with. I feel so bad for these officers. Sounds like that the officer might have been a rookie. He might have been like on training, because she said he looked like he was 22. So maybe he's a young guy, but he did good. But like, interactions like this are what make cops not want to do DUI enforcement, because you have to deal with these kind of people.
Police identify the suspect as 46-year-old Becky Miranda, a second-grade teacher who may have miscalculated how many drinks she could have before driving. Moments later, another officer arrives when we get a better look at the suspect.
I'm not going to do this on this road.
Okay, so
This
you will
is
submit to
inappropriate.
some testing if we move to the next road.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I'm not doing this on this road. This
I'll
is
work with you, Becky.
inappropriate.
Listen to me. I'll work with you, but we can't let you drive your car to that road then.
You're drunk.
Or would you
We're not going to let you drive away.
at the station? That way no one
No,
sees.
seriously. Please. This is inappropriate. You shouldn't have pulled me over. I was driving the speed limit.
Okay, Becky,
Like, this is
I
inappropriate.
don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. You weren't pulled over for speeding. You were pulled over for a lane violation, or you went over the double solid yellow lines, okay? Almost going into oncoming traffic. That's why this officer pulled you over.
Becky, can you do me a favor and step out so we can do this out here?
No,
So we have the lane blocked off.
The sooner we get
I'm
this
not
done,
on this road.
It's on the side of the road. You're not going to get hit. Is there a reason why you don't want to do it here?
Yes, it's embarrassing. I'm a teacher.
No one's gonna see you.
No one's watching.
I'm a teacher in the community. Okay. So just like law enforcement is a job that's not for everyone, teachers is the same thing. I don't have the patience to deal with small, whiny kids. Apparently this woman does, since she teaches 2 or second graders. I get it. It's a hard job. So, but no matter how hard your job is, you don't get to act like this, like an entitled, you know what. You know.
It's going to block the view of you even doing.
Tell me what you want me to do.
Well, I would like for you to step out the car. We're going to be behind your car. I have my car blocking our view. No one can see. No one's going to be able to see. And I want to check your eyes and just put you through 2 other fields after that.
Please. I can't do this. I'm a teacher in the community. Can you put me someplace else?
Does being a teacher have anything to do with this?
Okay, would you like to come to the station?
No, I'm not going to the station.
All right, so this is your only option is to do this
Oh,
here.
you are.
So please step out of the car so you can do this.
There we go.
Becky eventually agrees to take some field sobriety tests. Let's see how that goes.
It's not going to go well.
All right, I'll have you step. Where are you going? I'll have you step right here. Step right here. Facing me.
I'm a teacher.
I understand that.
You can't
But listen,
do this to me.
I see you have glossy eyes.
No, I'm not.
Okay, Becky, listen, the sooner we put you through
You are.
these
Can you
fields,
stand right
the
here
sooner we can
and
move
face me?
forward, okay?
You can just face me. Look, it's away from the traffic. Okay, no one can see
There
you.
we go.
Okay?
Super easy.
All right, to be honest with you, how many drinks do you have tonight?
No. Like what?
One? What is it, like martini? Is it a beer?
Sure about that?
One wine.
One wine.
Well, thanks for being honest with me, okay?
That wasn't honest.
She admits to having, quote, one wine, but for her students' sake, let's hope she's not a math teacher.
Okay. Yeah, we'll step on this line here. You can step to your right.
This is embarrassing.
No one's going to see you. Can you please step on that line, please? Thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to demonstrate for you.
Okay, then I'm gonna
But you can stay in the position. Stay in the position until I tell you.
There you go. Left foot on the line, right foot directly in front of it. Nope.
So you're going to put your right foot in front of your left foot. You can put your right foot. You can put your right
Are we
foot.
going?
No, you can put your right foot in front of your left foot.
Stop.
Alright, you can stay in that position until I tell you to begin, okay? Alright, so when I tell you to begin, it's gonna look like this. Alright? 1, 2, 3. You're gonna turn around, you just want to do your steps. You're gonna count 9 heel toe steps back. 1, 2, 3.
3 or 9.
I'm counting to 3, you're gonna count to 9.
Okay, 1.
Hold on. Alright, as you're walking, keep your
No, get back in that position.
Yep.
Keep your hands out of your pocket.
As you're walking, keep your arms down at your sides at all times. Watch your feet and count your steps out loud.
1.
Once you start walking, I didn't tell you to begin. Once you start walking, don't stop until you complete the test.
1.
Do you understand?
So I'm doing 9 forward and 9 back.
That's correct.
Yes.
1.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay. You can get back in position and start.
1.
Nope. Nope.
1.
Nope.
2.
That's one.
3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10.
Can't remember how to turn.
Yeah, so turn around and do 9 steps back.
Okay. And proper turn. Stumble.
1. 1.
Nope. That's step 1.
3. 4. 5. 6.
Nope.
9. I'm going to do 10. 10.
Not instructed to do 10. Only instructed to do 9.
Alright. You keep going until I tell you to stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yep.
1,016, 1,017,
I'm not even there in real person, and body-worn camera video on standardized field sobriety tests is a little bit hard because the pixels aren't great and the definition's not great in the video. But I could even see just her inability to stand with one foot in front of the other, and then her poor performance on the walk and turn, her poor performance on what we observed on the one leg stand. I 100%, 10 out of 10 times, I would arrest this person for DUI. If I only saw that, because those clues are they're so indicative of someone who's impaired. So as she's going through this, thinking that she's doing good, she's absolutely not doing good and is actually performing poorly and showing multiple cues or clues that are, consistent with impairment. So these officers are definitely doing the right job, putting her through these tests and then trying to figure out what they can articulate as far as impairment.
You can stop. All right. So now that I asked if you want to provide a breath sample with our PBT, are you willing to provide a breath sample?
No, I'm not.
No?
Okay.
I passed your test.
Okay.
No, you didn't.
You want to do it at all?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
There we go.
No. I'll do it.
You will? Okay.
Seriously, guys, come on. I'm a teacher in the area. I passed your test.
No, you didn't.
Give me a break. Okay. Like, come on. Do you really want to be like this?
Okay, so you're gonna blow in it like you're blowing up an air balloon, okay? Take a big deep breath and you're gonna blow into it.
Okay, ready? Big deep breath and keep blowing until I tell you to stop, okay?
Pull the trigger.
I put the button on accident. Let me turn this back on. I turned it off.
I passed your test. Like, please.
No, you didn't.
Ready?
Please.
I understand, Steve. Please.
No, I'm seriously, like, you're like a junior cop, like, asking me to do this. Like, come on.
Becky, take a deep breath in. Becky. Becky, we're almost done, okay?
Take a deep breath and blow.
You want to do it?
You said you're
Perfect.
Good, so we just need you to do one big blow.
No, they're taking me to the station if I say no.
No, we're not. That's not
That's
true.
not.
You can say no.
That doesn't dictate it.
Then I'm saying no. I said that to them. I said no.
You're going to be under arrest.
Okay.
You're arresting me if I say
We're not.
no.
That's not. That doesn't dictate if you're going to be under arrest or not. It's just completely optional.
You're going to be under arrest.
Now, someone else inserts themselves into the equation before things turn a little negative.
So they're trying to administer a preliminary breath test or a portable breath test. We abbreviate it as PBT. Here in the state of Arizona, we use a PBT for two things. One, if your alcohol concentration is 0.15 or above, we take your car and we impound it for 20 days, and that's per Arizona state law. The other thing that we're doing is if I were to see someone perform extremely poorly, like she did on these tests, and then she would provide a breath sample into the PBT, and it shows triple zeros or shows an incredibly low alcohol concentration, me as a DRE, all that says is, hey, there is drug impairment here instead of alcohol impairment. That's all that we use the PBT for. Like it was, and the officer said, he goes, look, the decision's already been made. Whether you submit to that test or not is inconsequential. It doesn't matter. It's that he had to, I'm sure he had already made the arrest, no arrest decision. He was just looking for that confirmation to see if they were, maybe they have a mandatory impound for the vehicle if it's above a specific BAC, but that's it. And it obviously, him not obtaining a breath sample didn't sway him from making an arrest. So, and that was the right thing to do.
So,
Is that what you said?
what?
Did you say that? No.
No, I didn't say that.
See? Oh, well, that's what she said.
No, I told you.
I'm
asking a question.
Can you please back up?
Who is that?
Becky,
I'm not, like,
let me talk to you for a second. Becky.
Like, seriously, can I just go home?
Listen, Becky.
No.
This is
I
optional.
passed your test.
No, you
You
didn't.
showed signs of
No, I
consumption, and
didn't.
if
You
you're
weren't
going to alcohol.
you weren't even here.
I was watching from a distance.
No.
I did. You don't have to do it. Let
I
me tell
said no.
Okay.
you showed multiple.
Cool. Put your hands behind your back.
You're intoxicated and under the.
We're not
Do
doing
it.
this.
All right,
Well,
put your hands
we are
behind
Do
your
it.
doing
back.
There we
this
go.
under arrest.
You're under arrest. Hey, put your hands behind your back.
They're arresting me if I don't do that.
That isn't dictated.
That's not why we're...
Has nothing to do with that.
Then no.
No,
Arrest
please,
regardless. Do not resist
hands
being
on your back.
arrested, okay?
No. Okay. I will blow. I'm not doing this.
Okay, we'll give you another chance at the station. Okay, great.
Here, can you face that way, please?
You'll have another chance at the
I
station,
can't
okay?
do this. They're arresting me. I can't have this on my record. I'm a teacher. Like, give me a...
So you'll have another chance to blow.
Can you separate your hands, please?
Can
We need to
you
put the
please?
cuffs on perfectly.
No.
Thank you.
I said yes, and they're still doing it. Can you please tell them?
3 or 4, 1 in custody.
Hey, you don't get to say stop and then we don't arrest you.
With us, we've been working with you.
No.
You're going back to the station. It's been decided.
Can you please help me?
You got it?
Yeah. Try it. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Listen.
Yep. It's okay. You could got really small wrists. So.
Police add a pair of handcuffs and lead the suspect to a patrol car.
So let's get Ernie's coming. Yeah. Go. Central from through. Just.
I need you to search as well. Let's go left my car. To left my car.
Good move.
This way.
No, can you please
I'm
stop?
gonna come to the station with you, okay?
You can talk to them when we go back to the station. Okay?
This is inappropriate.
What's inappropriate?
What do I do with the car?
I do it here.
No, we're
Can you step
No,
to the
to
right?
the left.
To the right, please. So give me in front of the camera.
Give me a break. Are you serious?
What do you mean?
Can you bring me to the left to your car? I don't need
We
to be
will
on your
after
camera.
you get searched.
okay, love.
Oh my God.
Can't do anything about it right now, okay? Just don't resist arrest. Let's just go and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, this is inappropriate.
There's nothing we can do about it now. Let's just go to the station, okay?
What do you have in the car that you need?
Let's
Is your
move.
purse in the car? Is your purse in the car?
Yes.
Okay. She's good.
Good?
Yeah, I'll do another.
Yes, seriously.
Doesn't have anything on it.
Okay. I will go left my car.
Or, like I said, if you need anything home, you gotta take your kids are at home. I gotta go.
Do not tell our children.
Well, you have
You want to take a seat, please?
Okay, so you have to come to the station. Yeah, where if I dare pass,
Becky?
you know where it is? Okay, yeah.
What about my purse?
We'll get it
Get
for
my
you.
purse from my car.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get it for you.
Hold on, can I get the purse? We'll get it and we'll hand it to you. Thank you. Anything else in the car?
You need anything else from the car?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good here. Go ahead.
Next, Becky is taken to the police station where she gets a feel for what detention is like. Let's see how she handles that.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you 20 minutes to think about that, okay?
So what happens for if you submit and okay, like let's just work with each other, okay? Like if do I have to go to school? Do I have to go to court?
So yeah, you'll have to go to court.
Pay bills? Like what do we?
You'll have to go to court. As far as like,
Are we getting written up in the newspaper?
no, you're not going to
Please,
be. You're not going to be in the blotter. So I wouldn't worry about that. You're going to be released tonight. You're going to have to go to court. Listen, you're getting charged today. Whether you get convicted at court, that's a whole nother story. That's really up to the judge. You'll have to talk to your attorney about all of this and see what the judge decides at court, okay? So, do you want to sign this? You'll get a copy of it. It's like a receipt. By signing, you're not admitting to any guilt.
What am I signing for?
Basically, you're just
appropriate.
by you
I'm
signing.
literally going home to my house after my son's basketball game. Like, come on. Like, seriously, people, there are so many criminals doing so many bad things. I'm 18.
Like DUI.
I'm doing nothing besides going to my son's basketball game, and you guys are like literally like arresting me. Like, come on.
Yep. So in the station, up on the counter, there's a sign that says usage by cell phone usage by suspects prohibited. I don't care about that. When I arrest someone for DUI, I give them their phone. I let them call whoever they want because it doesn't matter. It absolutely it doesn't matter if they want to seek legal advice, if they want to call their mom, if they want to call their best friend that just got a DUI last week. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's, as long as what it does is it shows that they weren't precluded from obtaining legal counsel. So just them using a cell phone, I don't care who they talk to. Maybe they're going to get some good advice, which they probably should have gotten before they drank and drove.
Like, do you guys literally think this is what you guys want to do in your lives?
Yep.
Arrest moms who are going to their kids' games, having fun with their friends, and come on, this is so inappropriate.
Becky, by you signing this, it's just acknowledging that Officer Cordova read this to you, and then you can get your copy.
I know. Cordova has no clue what he's doing.
He doesn't
He's
know.
a 22-year-old, doesn't even know what he's doing. This is so inappropriate.
Okay, well, you don't have to sign now. You can
That's
put
fine.
Just write refused on it.
observation. I'll
So
get the paper for you.
inappropriate.
Just make sure you write down whatever time you're starting.
I hope you guys are okay arresting the teachers of the Youth America
Yep.
that I have known
Totally okay.
Turn it over
and
for
teach
5.
kids. Hope you're good with that.
I'm good with it.
Next, the tables turn on the teacher when she doesn't exactly ace those field sobriety tests.
Seriously, people, are we seriously, arresting the moms of Lake Forest?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. Drinking and driving isn't acceptable.
Really? Do you guys really think I'm drinking and driving? You guys gave me the test, and I passed your test, and you guys know it. I passed your test. I did my toe to heel.
304.
I did my eye test. That test was worse than my eye test I had last week. You guys know it. I passed your test. So, you really, after your test, do you really think that I should be here?
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Why?
I told you, doing the test.
You tell me what I didn't pass in your test.
It's not a pass or fail. It's
That's right.
that you show signs of impairment.
It's the right answer.
Except I passed your test.
You don't pass or
And
fail.
you said I could have driven home after I passed your test.
But you didn't.
So,
If you were okay to do so.
well,
Once we
so what
determine-
didn't I pass?
Once you determine if you're good to drive or not, if you're good to drive, then we'll let you drive. But if you're not, then you're not going to drive.
I passed your heel toe. I passed your eye test.
It's not a pass or fail.
Okay, so what you're saying is you gave me the test and it's you fail.
I told you it's not a pass or fail. It
Right,
shows signs of
because-
impairment or not.
No, so what did I show in signs of impairment?
In your eyes?
Okay, so why
the
did
walk
you
and
give me
turn?
the test?
What?
Why did you give me the test?
If you're good to drive or not.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I feel like I passed your test, so what did I do to fail your test?
I just told you showed signs of impairment
Yeah,
with your
so you're
eyes,
not
walk
gonna
and
tell
turn.
You're not going to tell me what I did to fail your test.
You know it's not a pass or fail.
Yeah, right. So you're just saying, we're giving you the test and saying
Just
you failed.
cyclical
You
brain.
want to blow or not? Because I'm not going to continue asking you because we want to get through our paperwork and get you out of here. So the sooner you make a decision, like I said before, if you do blow and it's triple zeros, I think you've been drinking.
No one's
You're
going to
showing-
blow triple
so you're-
zeros. Give me a break.
People who are sober do.
Yeah.
So if you're
me a
going to
break.
blow, come on, okay.
The officers continue trying to reason with Becky when she finally decides to answer the question.
What do you okay, let's go. Let's blow.
Okay, then we're gonna take you to Lake Bluff so you can.
Oh.
I know, but listen. That's why
Right in the cop car with arrest. Get the cuffs on. Okay. Okay. Well,
So you get another 20 up there.
They don't have an intox there?
Yeah.
where are we at here? No lawyer. I can't bring my lawyer in to be like, we're not.
Well, it's completely up to you.
It's up
Do you
to
want to do it
We're
or
not
not?
forcing you. I don't want to waste my time or your time driving you there, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to blow anymore. So make your decision now.
I'm not giving you a suspended license for a year.
Okay, then-
Give me a break. No one's doing that.
So then what are you saying you want to do?
Well, I guess I have to go to Lake Bluff.
If you want to do, okay.
Here in the great state of Arizona, you get arrested for DUI. You successfully complete a specified test of whatever that is, breath, blood, urine, other bodily substance. Your license is suspended for 90 days. If you say, heck no, absolutely not, then your license is suspended for 1 year, 2 years if there's a prior implied consent refusal within the last 84 months on your record. But so here, if you submit, it's 90 days. If you say, heck no, it's 1 year. Sounds like Illinois, things go a little bit different. Again, every state has different laws when it comes to DUI enforcement and how we end up obtaining our chemical evidence.
No, I don't want to go to Lake Bluff. Okay, can I call my husband? Can I figure out what's going on? Where's my car on the side of the road?
You want to give your husband a call right now?
Can I please not have my car on the side of the road?
Your car was towed.
Oh my God! Where's my car?
It's towed by Ernie's, so it's in. Okay.
Well, leave that off. You can't put it on.
You can't put that stuff on. Just leave it all there.
So when am I coming back for this?
Right after you blow, we're taking you back here.
So wait, when am I getting my car?
You're going to have to get your car tomorrow.
When you're sober. Because you can't pick your car up when you're drunk.
I'm a second grade teacher. Like, are you guys serious?
So just to confirm,
I'm going to like Uber to my job, getting dropped off. Like, this is insane. This is insane.
Okay, so just to confirm, you want to blow and go to Lake Bluff?
Well, what am I going to do? Have a suspended license for a year?
You can say yes or no.
Come on, guys. Do I need to call my lawyer now? Are you guys being real with me?
We're being.
Your lawyer doesn't have anything to do with this.
You're more than welcome to make a phone call right now.
And then what? Have a suspended license for a year?
And then if you want to go to Lake Bluff to go blow.
Officers take Becky to the other police station, where the teacher prepares to take another test.
As I sit in the police station, I'm such a great role model for my kids'
Your DD.
She gave me my DD. It's great. Totally. Yeah.
She'll be driving.
Hire the Uber.
She'll be driving you around now.
Yeah. So great.
Soon enough, officers are ready for the breathalyzer exam, but not before Becky decides to deliver police a pop quiz.
Okay. So what's happening here? If I blow under, whatever. If I blow over, what's happening?
If you blow under, we'll notate that, and then for your license, it'll be suspended for 6 months.
If I blow under?
No, I mean if you're just blowing, sorry. If you're just blowing. If you blow under, it's still 6 months.
Why? If I blow under, that's
Because
like
it just still shows
inappropriate.
Wow.
Well, then you still gotta go to court for that. They'll know.
So, okay, so then maybe they can say, like, whatever.
Yeah.
They can blow under,
whatever they
like,
want.
but you're in the clear. I mean, like, come on, like, you're allowed to, like, have a drink and drive home.
Okay, I understand. So, do you want to step up?
Okay, so, no, let's go through that. Like, I'm not dumb here. This is not my Becky rodeo.
We brought you here because you said you were going to.
I will.
Okay.
I'm saying, if I blow under, what's up? If I blow over, what's up? Like, give me the deal.
It's still the same. You're still going to get the same charge.
Okay, so if I blow under, you still get the charge, but maybe you go to the judge and they say, oh,
Yes,
you
they will
under.
know, yes.
If you blow over, you're going to the judge and then they do whatever they're going to do.
Up to the judge, yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, so take a deep breath. I have to hold it. You can't hold it. Okay. Take a deep breath in.
Where is it going to register?
It'll show up on there. Okay, so what you have to
Don't show them.
blow out into the tube, okay? Do not stop until I tell you to, okay? Okay, take a deep breath. Keep going,
There you go.
keep going.
There you go, there you go.
You're doing great. Keep going, keep going. Perfect. Let's see.
I don't see anyone usually get out there for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, because they're all drunk. Where is it?
It's taking its time.
It takes like 30 seconds.
Right.
And we'll give you your receipt too, okay? Okay, so you're 0.14. 0.141, so that's over. That's almost double the legal limit.
Not one glass fine. So here in Arizona, if you're a .15 or above, it's considered extreme DUI. And all that means is it's enhanced fines, penalties, jail time, and a mandatory impounding of your car, which ends up being impounded for 20 days. But if you're a .149, none of that applies. So with all of this debauchery that she has and all this talking and all these hoops that they're jumping through, her alcohol concentration every minute is getting less and less as her body metabolizes her alcohol. So it's possible that she was a 1.5 at the time she was driving, and then by the time they transport her, get her back to the station, she does all of her antics, and then they transport her to a location that has an intoxilizer. She was over a 1.5 when she was driving, and she just got down to a 1.4. So, if it's like Arizona, she avoided all of those penalties. So, who knows? Maybe what she did was right. Maybe it was like a secret ploy. I don't know.
You heard that right. The officer said Becky allegedly blew a .14, nearly twice the legal limit to drive.
Nice.
Police take Becky back to the other police station, where picture day has come early for the elementary teacher.
2 pictures. My favorite, stand right here.
Great.
Right in front of the popular with the pictures. They go into our system, okay? Okay, it's your mugshot. We have record of that. So police department. Okay, so what about jobs? Jobs will not see your mugshot. I don't think.
I mean, this is very important, guys. Like, you're arrested. Like, seriously.
Well, we still have to take pictures of you.
We have
You
so
can't-
what?
you
I'm
can't-
just saying, like,
This is so silly. This teacher is so worried that this is going to be out on the internet, and they're going to look it up, and my boss is going to look it up, and the parents are going to know. I get it. If you get arrested for DUI, absolutely, it can be embarrassing. But hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people every single day get arrested for DUI across this country. And not every one of them is on the internet like this lady. You know why she was on the internet? Because she acted like an idiot. So just keep your mouth shut, take your lumps, pay your penance, shut up, and get on with your life. And you won't be on the internet. And I won't be talking about you. Like if you end up on my channel and I'm here looking at a video of you, you have gone astray from normalcy. Like you are acting in a way that has brought so much attention that I found you from Pinal County, Arizona. Like, just be a normal human. Like, be kind, be nice, accept responsibility for your actions, and don't be Becky. That's what I wouldn't have even known her name. No one would have known her name. Now I know her name. It's Becky, and she's done.
like, this is, like,
Okay.
really?
Okay.
The faster we do this,
I know, but I need to know the repercussions. Like, I can't have people looking this up. I can't have people searching for me and finding this information.
well, people can search up anything.
They don't need to be searching up
It's not going
mugshots.
to be in the water, in the Lake Forest.
No, I'm talking about my school district. Can they look this up?
They're
This
not
is
gonna
very
know.
important. I don't need to be fired because I went out and
I
had
don't
some
know if
wine
they can look. I don't
for
think
like a
they can this.
basketball tournament. Like, let's be real, people. Do you want to lose your job? You never go out and have drink with
If
drink
we
with
were
your friends?
drinking, I'm telling you right now, if any one of us got arrested for DUI, we'd probably get fired.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
Yep.
so
Me
you
too.
have chosen the profession of being police
And
officers.
we're police officers, so you bet, if I got arrested by another agency, let's say by Libertyville, they would call my PD and tell them what happened.
They might, or they might.
No, they will.
Because you don't like the
They
bro
will.
code.
They will.
I'm just saying.
So, Becky-
I cannot have people looking this up.
Becky, let's take your photograph.
Well, that's
No,
not.
I'm
That's,
just doing a
that's not.
photograph.
Oh, wow.
You have
can't
to.
leave until,
Yeah.
You're not
I'm just
leaving.
saying, you're not being honest with me. Who's looking this up? So like my school district looks this up tomorrow, like my mugshot somewhere, like come
We're
on.
not even going to notify your school.
Oh no, there's repercussions for your actions. Oh, it's terrible.
Look up anything. Anybody can FOIA anything.
Why would they have a reason to just Google you?
I don't know. Anybody can like Google you or FOIA you or do whatever you want. I mean, like, come on,
Yeah, but
people.
why would they get that idea in their head? They have no idea what's going on right now. So unless you tell them,
No,
I'm
no,
not
I
going
know.
to tell them.
I'm just saying, like, this is crazy. Like,
Well, the sooner
I
you
hope
cooperate,
that you
the sooner
guys-
you get to leave.
let me ask you a question.
What's up?
I hope that you guys go home tonight and can rest your head on the pillow, feeling that you did the right thing.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
there's a lot of times when I go home from my students feeling like, and I rest my head on the pillow for this, and I don't think you can.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to sleep just fine knowing that I prevented a DUI
You
driver.
didn't. I was 1 minute from my house.
See?
You're at a-hole status right now.
Almost made it.
Almost made it.
You know that. I was 1 minute from my house. I'm sorry. I really don't think I crossed the line. I passed all your tests. You're bringing me in. Like, come on. Right. Write it down. Now I'm going to get, like, you didn't accommodate. Let's go. I would like to go home.
Okay.
You want me to do that or no?
Hang on, let me do a photo.
Oh, so good.
Okay, look up at the camera. Up. Can you look up at the camera?
Next, it's reading time for Becky when the officer recites her Miranda rights.
All right, I'm going to ask you some questions, but I'm going to read you your Miranda rights first, okay?
Yeah, great. I know the Miranda rights. My last name's Miranda.
Okay.
I'm great.
All right, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have one present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand?
So why are we doing this now? You already cuffed me on the road.
I'd like to ask you
So
further
why are we
questions.
doing this post?
I'd like to ask you questions.
About what?
Becky doesn't understand Miranda. Becky gets confused when this officer wants to read her Miranda rights. She is like most Americans, and we've been indoctrinated through TV that whenever handcuffs go on, that you have to read Miranda right then and there, and that's not a bad practice. However, it's not required. Two things are required for the need of Miranda. The first is you have to be in custody. In other words, you can't be free to leave. Secondly, there needs to be an interrogation. So I have to be asking you questions about a crime to which I believe you committed. They didn't ask her any questions about her alcohol consumption or anything like that before reading Miranda. So those officers are totally fine. They didn't have to read Miranda. And then you hear the officer say, well, I want to ask you some questions. It could have been explained a little better, like, hey, I haven't asked you any questions about the crime to which I placed you under arrest for, so Miranda is not needed until now. Now you're not free to go because you're in my police station. I'm going to ask you questions. Now I have to let you know you don't have to talk to me. That is also how I do it personally, because some people just say, well, I don't want to talk to you. And then they end up getting into more trouble when it comes to stuff like the admin per se and things like that. So I like the way this officer did it. Could have been explained a little bit better, but it's what he did is absolutely legal, and he was way higher on the mountain of right than she was, which comes as no surprise.
Are we done?
No, I'd like to ask you further questions. Do you understand your rights?
I guess. I don't understand why
Can
we're...
you sign saying that you understand that I read you your rights?
Shouldn't you have read me my rights on the road when
No.
you cuffed me?
You were under arrest.
Right, so why didn't you read me the Miranda rights on the road? Why you read me
Before I cuffed you?
now?
Before I cuffed you?
Yeah, why
Because you
did
weren't under
read it
arrest.
to me
You
post?
weren't under arrest before that.
So why are we doing this now?
Because you are under arrest and I want to ask you questions.
Why?
Because I would like to ask you questions.
Becky doesn't understand Miranda.
At this point, I don't understand.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Why am I under arrest now?
There's a better answer than what he's giving.
Times. Take to like...
But he's right.
Now I'm back.
Hey, once I put handcuffs on you on the road, that's when you were placed under arrest.
Police go over some basic questions before giving Becky some follow-up instructions that she appears to have a hard time comprehending.
You can't get in your
Okay,
car.
I have to have my car, so should my husband bring $500 right now?
Well, you're not going to get you can't get
Yep.
your car for another 12 hours.
Yeah.
I get that,
There's a
but
whole-
in 12 hours, I will have my car.
Well,
So
he has
why
to
can't I
come,
pay
he has to come tomorrow
$500?
morning when records is
You have
here.
to come tomorrow morning.
Why can he come? Why can't we pay the
Because
$500
records
now?
not here. They work tomorrow morning. So with that being said, I need you to sign.
I have to have my car
Okay, I understand.
by tomorrow. I mean, please,
You
people.
can get it tomorrow.
I have children. I have commitments. This is ridiculous.
I understand that.
So what am I signing now?
This is for your vehicles being impounded.
Okay, but I have to have my car
You can get
by
tomorrow. Yes, you can get tomorrow.
But my husband's going out of town, so how am I going
Sounds like a you problem.
pay the $500 before I go to work, and then what?
All right,
And then you get,
we'll ask our supervisor if your husband can pay the $500 tonight, but you still can't get your card until 12
That's
hours
fine.
have passed.
I can get my car tomorrow after I go to work, because I'm teaching the youth of America. Thank God I'm getting arrested tonight. This is so wonderful. And then where I want a specific address as to where my car
Becky,
is.
come on.
we'll give you a business card.
Yeah. So, yeah, you'll get everything. This is where your car's going to be. We'll give it with all your paperwork, okay?
So you just sign saying you understand that your vehicle is being impounded. And we'll give you a paper that.
Okay, so what does that mean? They have my car?
So they have your
They're
car.
not doing anything with my car?
No. So you have to come here, pay the fine, and then we contact Ernie saying we can release the car to you. You go over there and pick up the car.
Okay, so if we pay the fine tonight, how are we paying that?
I don't know.
Cash,
talk to my
credit card,
supervisor.
whatever? Let's talk to your supervisor.
I will
need
once
to
we get this
this
done.
worked out.
Yep.
Becky is booked for DUI and improper lane usage before she's escorted out of the police station.
So where am I going to pay this
To your
tomorrow?
left. I'll show you.
Because I don't want any problems.
Sure, you'll be super cordial.
So you can come right here to the front door and ask.
And who's going to be here at 6 in the
Well,
morning?
you pick up that phone. If the
And
records-
somebody's going to be here at 6 in the morning for me to pay $500.
You're not going to get up at 6. You're still going to be sleeping.
It needs to be at 6 in the morning. Who's going to be here?
My supervisor said he can come at 6 o'clock.
And somebody's going to be here
He
to
will be
pay.
here, yes.
Okay. We will be here
All right?
to pay our $500 cash.
All right. You too?